flight schedules that the really planned is still on course, and want him to update us with regards to what is happening. They would have to finish with Tamale before returning to Accra. So as we speak now, all things being equal, things are really going according to the arrangement. But we want to know what is really happening. Honorable, salam alaikum.
Salam.
MashaAllah. We are live on Baraka 90.7 FM.
Thank you very much for having me.
Great. So what can you really, if you can bring us up to speed, what is happening in Tamale?
Well, all that we can say first of all is we thank God for this time. We also
Baraka FM.
With the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Let me seize the opportunity to say salam alaikum to your listeners and viewers wherever they are. You've asked a very important question. Hajj pilgrimage is a very huge task. It goes with a lot of processes, and we've gone through all the processes, right from payment to medical screening to visa issuance, and we'll move to how to sort out those who have been issued visa, and then we came out with the manifest, that is the program running order for Tamale and Accra. Last Friday, 1st May, we've started with the first flight. We were very fortunate before the pilgrims embark on this very first trip. There was an event that we used to usher in the first flight, and then the regional minister, Honorable Adolf, represented the president. And as I said, it was really historic. It was good for Hajj pilgrimage in this country, because majority of the prospective pilgrims who embark on the first flight, they are all coming from Boko, the Upper East region, as we all know what is happening in Boko. So it gave us a lot of vim and some with common destiny. So right from there, we move on to the second flight. That is on Saturday. Sunday we had a third, and then Monday we had a fourth. Yesterday we had the fifth. Today we have the sixth. Just roughly about 20 minutes ago, the sixth flight just took off. So Abdul Fattah, so far so good when it comes to the prospective pilgrimage. When they come to the check-in process, they seems to have listened to their agent. They seems to have actually actualized what they've learned from the orientation. And I think everything is moving on well. As I'm speaking to you now, we are now preparing for flight number 7. We have 9 flights in Tamale. When we are done, we'll have a day recess, and then we'll come back to Accra and start with Accra on the 11th of May, and probably the last flight will be on the 18th of May.
So with regards to the flights, how many does a flight take for the prospective programs?
No, when we started with 430 passengers on a flight, and the second day 430, and then the third flight we had about 340, and the fourth flight 340, and today as we speak is 340. So it is really not a specific number that take on board the pilgrims. It changes. So far I can say that we are done almost over 1,900 for the time being, and we have 3 more days to go for Tamale before we come to Accra. And remember, our total quota this year is over 6,000. Yes, over 6,000. So we'll get there at the right time.
So with regards to other logistics, the Dawa committee, the medical team, everything is okay?
everything is okay.
Mashallah.
There is no flight that will take over that a member of the Dawa committee. There is no flight that will take over that medical, officers. We need to have a doctor. We must have nurses.
Okay.
We must also have some peripheral supportive medical staff that will support them. So everything is under control. We've designed, the program running order in this so that everybody that matters will be part of every single flight. So everything is on course.
Much earlier, I've seen the video of the Ambassador Scenery and his deputies who were welcoming our mothers and our fathers who arrived safely. What has been the arrangements with the embassy?
He is the ambassador to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And I think that is part of his responsibility to make sure that Ghanaians are treated very, very well. Remember, he came out with a statement, cautioning them about some prohibited items, drugs and all that. So once he has done that, they've listened to him, and it is administratively positive for him to receive them, welcome them at the airport, and sometimes he would even lead them to their various hotels. That tells you that internationally he has established some kind of diplomatic communication with the prospective pilgrims and the advanced team. So we are excited that there's that element of collaboration with his office, the Pilgrims Affairs Office of Ghana, and the Ghana ambassador to Saudi Arabia. It seems to have established some chemistry that is working effectively for this year's Hajj.
Just being curious, last year we've witnessed what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did for our programs. Before they set off, they were each given at least 2 white clothes. I don't know whether this year we have same.
For now, I would not tell you that we have that happen this year.
Okay.
But one important thing that we should celebrate this year is about the people of Boko.
Mashallah.
The people of Boko, you have them all
Mashallah.
on one flight.
Mashallah.
Because, as I indicated, it was the chairman of the Pilgrims Affairs Office of Ghana, Honorable Alhaji Abdulrauf Tonko Ibrahim, who had the idea, and he discussed that with his board members. And then they tried to also disseminate the information to the president. And the president really agreed with them and confirmed it, authenticated. So that is one thing that for me I think is more historic. When it comes to the clothes that you spoke about, it does not happen this year.
Okay.
But I know there is something novel coming that I will not want to disclose now, so that everything will go on smoothly. And this year, the Dawa committee, they have changed the pattern on how to prepare for Hajj.
Okay.
Every year, you have the pilgrims from Medina. They will move to Mikat, that is where
Baraka FM.
and then wash down, prepare themselves, perform ablution, and then dress before moving to Mecca.
Okay.
This year, they've changed the pattern.
Mashallah.
You must do everything in your hotel in Medina. You have to wash down, prepare yourself. You must be on your ihram when you get to the Mikat. You spend not less than 10 minutes so that you can move straight away to Mecca. In the years gone by, a lot of people get missing.
Yeah.
Some of them will go doing something else before they will finish and come. The buses are gone. At this time around, we make sure that you prepare, and there are people that will check you, make sure that you've changed yourself, you prepare yourself, you make sure that the intention is properly, outlined, and then before you join the bus. So when you get to Mikat, you just go there just to go and perform about 2 rakats, and that's it. Come back, join the bus, and then you move on to Mecca. So that is the process this year. So a lot of things have changed. And the Saudi government have also changed a lot of things, as I indicated in our previous interview.
Yeah.
They digitalized a lot of things that you were doing manually in the past. This time around, no way. Everything has been digitalized. That's before you do something, they are monitoring you. You cannot go off the rails.
So I've seen the video you sent you having a chat with the Dawa committee head, Sheikh Mega. So has he also joined you in the Tamale?
Yeah, he was in Tamale with us for the opening ceremony.
Inshallah.
He also gave out some advice to the will-be pilgrims.
Yeah.
He was there. It was a special day that all the stakeholders were there, including him.
Yeah.
And he also outlined some of the important things that we need to consider, as regarding this year's process. So he told us that all the scholars that he has chosen, they all have responsibility.
Yeah.
And he has developed check and balances to check them. You don't just join the ulama or the scholars or on the Dawah committee when you are doing things just because you are there. Most of them also they are overwhelming. Then sometimes the social media really capture their imagination.
Yeah.
He told them, you are there to do a job. I will assign you responsibility. Focus on that responsibility. Don't go and be coming on social media probably as if you are marketing yourself or you are trying to show off on social media. He said that is unacceptable. And he made sure that all the scholars who are under the Dawah committee, they have a supervisor.
Yeah.
A supervisor that will be monitoring them.
Great.
And they have already actually designed a roadmap. Each and every scholar has a copy.
Mashallah.
Your responsibility, if you are speaking in Dagbani, Hausa, Trika, whatever language, you need to know how to go about it. And then he also made it clear to them that when you are talking to them, you need to respect them. You need to apply effective communication. No screaming, no shouting. Are you informing them? Are you educating them? Are you clarifying something, or you are trying to reinterpret an issue? These are the levels that he has outlined. So the scholars will not be like before, that you just go, you have your own way. You can go to Jeddah, do whatever shopping that you want to do when people are looking for you to come and take them through a process. He has designed every single scholar would have a role to play. And one thing that he did that looked very novel and appreciable is that there are some scholars who were given the protocol slots.
Okay.
Some were sponsored by their members of parliament. Some were also sponsored by some, individuals who think that they are closer to them. So when he identified them, he brought them on board. Even though his committee has already identified people, selected them, they've gone through the screening before he actually authenticated them. But for those who have been sponsored through the areas that I've mentioned, he brought them on board, added them to the Dawah committee. It is both male and female. And then for the female, there are male that would help them in case they are going through some challenges, for them to make sure all of them are on the same page.
In fact, I had wanted to ask, but you did explain that much earlier. That has to do with the selection of the ulama, because quite often the complaint is that a number of them could not speak other languages, like speaking the Tree or speaking the Dagbani. Because if you can speak Hausa, fine, but you need to go beyond that, because not all the programs are Hausa speaking people. There are people who speak Tree and Dagbani and some other maybe Ga and other languages. So that's what you did explain. But however, I don't know whether maybe you want to explain further.
No, exactly. You need to, in whatever that you do when it comes to communication, you need to know your target audience. When you know your target audience, you need to know how they would understand your message. Your message is all about the content. How do you package it? And the most significant thing is the delivery. Who delivers the message? So if you come and you are delivering a very crucial message to people from Tamale, instead of you speaking the Bani language, you are speaking Hausa or English, you are wasting time. You may end up misleading them. So Sheikh Mega has done that, and he's able to identify people who are very, very vocal, who are very effective in communication. And sometimes I wonder how people look at this DAO committee and they want to raise their eyebrow, saying that we should have added this, we should have added that. No, it's not about you. You don't have the tools, you don't have the makeups to be able to scrutinize the scholars. You may have a scholar who is very good in delivering khutbah. But when it comes to how to handle pilgrims, it is not a chat play. There are certain segmentations that need to be considered. Because before he brought all these guys on board, they went through some screening. Some of them have the experience over 10 years and all that. Even in addition, he has added students who are currently studying at the Medina Islamic University. Inshallah. Because he wants to bring the student on board to learn on the job. Yes, maybe in the near future they will take over from them. So that is another strategy that he adopted. Some of them who are part of the team, they've been with this Hajj pilgrimage for over 10 years, some 15 years and all that. And then we have those who are freshers. They are newcomers on the board, and you have the students. So it's a blend of this segment where Ghana as a country, we are trying to lay a foundation that will solidify the role of our Dawa committee, irrespective of where you are, provided you have the quality, you have the know-how, and you have the skill in trying to educate and sensitize our pilgrims. You are welcome.
Inshallah, inshallah. Honorable, time is almost up. What will be your concluding remarks? Quickly.
My concluding remarks is that Baraka FM, we want to thank you so much, especially you, Abdul Fattah.
Baraka FM.
And everything. We thank your management, we thank your production team, your listeners wherever they are. We thank them so much for being part of this update. And I know we have a lot for you in the subsequent day. May Allah richly bless you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam to Allah. So that's been the communication director for the Hajj board, Honorable Al-Hajj Amin Lamptey. We just spoke to him to give us the update with regards to what is happening in Hajj operations for 2026. Yes, as we speak, he said a few flights, also 6 flights, I beg your pardon, also lifted the OB programs. So fortunately, inshallah, they are preparing now for the 7th flights. So that is the news for you, and inshallah we'll keep on giving you the updates until they return to Accra, and then we'll give you subsequent publications with regards to the Hajj operations, inshallah. Thanks so much for you, also our listeners. So yetimi edi nhyɛ no edi ebrɛ mo. This is by way of coming to a closure. Say kase ene nyankopɔ adom ema yetimi edi nhyɛ ene say preparation nyina no edi brɛ mo. We the nyankopɔ bɛma emrɛ ene yetimi edi brɛ mo. Inshallah nyankopɔ yɛ adom ɔkyena na yɛ asade nhyɛ foforo ade abrɛ mo. Ntini mo nkoso na mo ntie Baraka 92.7 FM, the station with the blessing. On behalf of the entire team, Medini Abdul Fattah, you see, stay blessed, stay out of trouble.